Good evening. I'm Christina Schultz, President and CEO of the Maricopa Community Colleges Foundation. I'm honored to welcome you to our 13th annual Heroes of Education dinner. Please feel free to enjoy your salad so that we can keep our program moving along. Our celebration this evening is focused on partnership and a shared vision to impact student lives. The Maricopa Community College District opened its first college, Phoenix College, in the fall of 1963. Since that time, we have served over 2,767,000 credit students. For 55 years, we have supported the brightest, the immensely talented, and the most committed students who seek an inclusive place to learn and to achieve their dreams. Tonight, we honor a very special individual for all the work that she has done to enhance education in our community and beyond, Carolyn Warner. We are thrilled to have Carolyn, her family, and her friends here this evening. Tonight, we also recognize 10 college heroes who have forged a collaborative relationship with each college and worked tirelessly to offer support. You will hear more about these dedicated individuals, couples, businesses, and organizations later in our program. This evening, Carolyn will be joining the ranks of a group of esteemed individuals. We are honored to have several of our past heroes of education in attendance. Please show your appreciation for Rich Bowles, 2008, and Edmundo Hidalgo, 2013. We also welcome our elected and public officials. Please stand as I call your names, but hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Representative Paul Boyer, Senator Kate Brophy McGee, Councilmember Chris Glover from Mesa, Senator Robert Meza, Councilmember Daniel Valenzuela from Phoenix. Thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight and for your ongoing service to our community. Now, I would like to acknowledge the people who work to make all of this happen. Our foundation board members are all volunteers who give of their time and their talent on behalf of the foundation and on behalf of our students. All board members, please stand so that we can recognize you and thank you for all that you do. In addition, we have a wonderful foundation staff who collectively work hundreds of hours into making this event a reality. Will the staff please stand? Now it is my honor to introduce the Maricopa Community College's Chancellor, Dr. Maria Harper Marinick. She is, I'm going to say more, a long bio. She's so accomplished, I just have to tell you a little about her background. She is a distinguished leader who became our chancellor in May of 2016, bringing a lifelong passion for education. She has been the recipient of multiple awards and recognition, including the 2017 Woman of the Year Award from Valley Leadership, 2016 Greater Phoenix Chamber of Commerce Athena Award in the category of Public Sector Service, and 2015 Woman of the Year Award from the Arizona Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and many others. On the national level, she is currently a mentor with the National Community College Hispanic Council Fellows Program and the Aspen Institute Presidential Fellowship. Please welcome our Chancellor, Dr. Maria Harper Marinick.
Good evening, everyone. They know that I hate long introductions, so I don't know where they insist. But it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you on behalf of the Maricopa Community Colleges to tonight's event. You are the people that get the business that we are in. You understand the importance of education to our community, to the economy of the state. And I believe you understand, because you support the colleges, that without the community colleges in our state, there are many people that would not have the opportunity to advance in life, to get an education, to get a better job, and to support their families. So I want to thank you for your generosity and for your support of our colleges, our 10 colleges. I would like to thank also the elected officials, Representative Boyer, Senator Brophy McGee, Senator Meza in the back, for all that you have done to support our colleges and public education, including the Maricopa colleges. And then, of course, we're here tonight to honor a person that represents all that is good in the world, and that is Carolyn Warner. So Carolyn, I want to thank you personally for all that you have done. I know that all that you will continue to do, but also for accepting the honor of being celebrated tonight. It's the least that we can do for your commitment to education, your commitment to economic development, and understanding that the link between those two is the community colleges in the state. So thank you, and let me take a bit of time to acknowledge the governing board members for the Maricopa Community College District. The lights are on my face, so I cannot see well, but I know they're here. So if you could stand when I call your name, and then we hold the applause until the end, that would be wonderful. Mrs. Johanna Haver, who is the secretary of the board, Dr. Linda Thor, Mr. Dana Saar, Mrs. Jean McGrath, Mr. Augustine Bartning. I think I got everybody. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. So we hope that you enjoy the night, that you learn maybe new things, and that you take some time to celebrate the students from our colleges that are here tonight, because what we do for them. There is no other cause or mission for our colleges. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Chancellor. Now, before we take a break from our program to enjoy our main course, let me draw the attention to the lovely artistic centerpieces on the centers of your tables, which were created by students and faculty. And some of them, but not all of them, are for sale. If there is a pastel-colored envelope on your table next to your piece of art, that means it is for sale, and we encourage you to support young student artists by purchasing them and taking them home with you. Let me tell you the specifics of how you do this. You may enclose cash or check in the colored envelope on your table and hand it to the staff member at the door, or you may pay with a credit card at the registration table on your way out. The proceeds for the student artwork will go directly to the student artist, and for the faculty artist to the General Scholarship Fund. You all know how much we enjoy highlighting our wonderful students. This evening, we have invited the Glendale Community College Jazz Trio under the direction of Dave Schmidt to entertain us during dinner. We hope you enjoy their performance and enjoy your meal. Thank you. Well, thank you. Let's get started again with our college heroes. I hope you all enjoyed that outstanding musical performance and your meal. A special thank you to our performers and to everyone here at the Sheraton Grand Phoenix who worked so hard to make this a very special evening. This evening, we honor 10 college heroes. These individuals, couples, businesses, and organizations have built strong partnerships with our colleges. With their support, we are able to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to improve their lives through education. We will now honor the first 5 of our college heroes. Chancellor Harper Marinick, will you please join me in the front of the stage?
Mrs. Jean Weinhold as our 2018 College Heroes. Ray and Jean have dedicated their lives to education and specifically investing in programs and scholarships that ensure that disadvantaged youth have an opportunity to learn and grow. Ray and Jean are passionate about SCC's mission and the people the college serves. They created an endowment honoring their daughter, Janine, who believes strongly in learning, helping youth, and investing in those less privileged. Through the Janine Weinhold Tender Mercies Endowed Scholarship, which helps Native American students attend SCC, the Weinholds help numerous students with both tuition and fees. In addition to their many roles supporting education, including Ray's former position as Vice President of Development at the Maricopa County Community Colleges Foundation, which he retired and flunked retirement so badly. Drew. Ray serves as a special liaison to the president of Scottsdale Community College. I think that's me. He's been instrumental in raising well over $1 million for numerous programs and scholarships, and his tireless work on behalf of the college has resulted in significant gifts from notable business, industry, and community partners. Ray is a lifetime member of Scottsdale Charros, sharing their mission, which is to strengthen our communities and build a better future for our children. Coincidentally, the Charros were instrumental 47 years ago in helping create SCC, fulfilling the city's need for higher education. And with Ray's leadership, the Charros Foundation continues to support student success at SCC, providing needed scholarships for students and for teachers. Ray and Jean not only invest in SCC financially, as they invest their time and talents, they attend events and thus encourage students to achieve. I could ask for no better partners as we seek gifts to lessen the financial burden to students and to support their successful educational journey. Please join me in honoring their achievements as SCC's College Heroes.
Nice job.
Thank you. Very nice. Are we still?
Thank you. God bless you. And thank you so much for what you've done.
Good evening. I'm Marcus Denton, Director of Choral Music Studies at Chandler Gilbert Community College. It's my honor tonight to represent CGCC to award Southwest Airlines as our 2018 College Hero. as the generosity of this special community partner made an opportunity into a reality for some very deserving CGCC students. Last fall, the Chandler Gilbert Community College Concert Choir received the invitation of a lifetime, the opportunity to perform at Carnegie Hall in New York City. Thank you. During the Mid-America Production Spring Festival. Immediately, choir members set out to make their dream performance a reality and began fundraising the $72,000 needed to pay for the trip. Month after month, our students watched donations grow as members of the community graciously reached into their pockets to contribute. Unfortunately, by February, the choir was still short of its goal. To help offset costs, Cindy Barnes-Farr, the Dean of Community Relations and Resource Development at Chandler Gilbert, contacted Southwest Airlines in search of a possible group discount on airfare. Moved by the choir's achievements and eager to help, Southwest set out to make this dream come true as part of their 35th anniversary celebration serving the Phoenix market. Southwest's celebration squad surprised the 48-member choir with 48 complimentary round-trip tickets to New York. It is the generosity of community partners like Southwest that make opportunities become a reality for our students. I can't begin to tell you how many students have told me that this was a life-changing experience for them. And our relationship with Southwest continues to grow as the airline and CGCC Aviation Department have developed a stronger partnership as well. For their generous support of the CGCC Concert Choir, CGCC is honored to present Southwest Airlines with this year's College Hero Award. Accepting this award for Southwest is Senior Vice President of Air Operations, Mr. Craig Drew. Please join me in thanking Southwest Airlines.
Good evening. I'm Ernie Lara, president of Estrella Mountain Community College. Estrella Mountain Community College is honored to recognize the Kiwanis Club of Litchfield as our 2018 College Hero. We take this opportunity to celebrate not only their support of Estrella Mountain, but of the community at large, especially the arts in the West Valley. In 2015, during the grand opening of our Performing Arts Center, the Kiwanis Club of Litchfield readily became the diamond presenting sponsor by making a $30,000 commitment. The commitment during this inaugural opportunity provided the foundation upon which Estrella Mountain's Friends of the Performing Arts Center program grew. We at Estrella Mountain are so grateful for their gifts and support in providing for scholarships and programmatic dollars for students pursuing degrees in the fine arts and performing arts, as well as in the STEAM fields. From its humble beginnings in 1941, the Kiwanis Club of Litchfield has been embedded in our growing communities, setting the standard for outreach and involvement, working to better the lives of so many. And Estrella Mountain students are forever grateful for their passionate commitment. It is the generosity of community partners like the Kiwanis Club of Litchfield that makes opportunities become a reality for our students. We know Estrella Mountain and the Kiwanis Club of Litchfield will continue our relationship and will continue to grow stronger. For their generous support of Estrella Mountain Community College Performing Arts Program and scholarships, and for the support of the community, we are honored to present the Kiwanis Club of Litchfield with this year's College Hero Award. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephen Gonzalez. I'm honored to be the president of Gateway Community College, and I'm honored to be with you this evening for this special recognition. I am so pleased to introduce Jeff Ross as Gateway Community College's 2018 College Hero. Our relationship with Jeff began when he spearheaded a partnership between First Place, where he served as the executive director, the Southwest Autism Research and Resource Center, and Gateway Community College. The partnership provides individuals with autism the opportunity to attend college classes to learn independent living, interpersonal, and career readiness skills. Through our partnerships, students enrolled at Gateway can pursue a non-credit certificate in independent living skills and career development, a first in the Maricopa Community College District. Participants complete coursework in advocacy, personal safety, conflict resolution, interpersonal relations, food and nutrition, transition and career education. Upon completion, students are encouraged to further their education in a certificate or degree program at Gateway. Gateway Community College is so pleased to have Jeff as our 2018 College Hero, and we look forward to celebrating the students enrolled in this very important program. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Terry Leyba Reese, and I have the great pleasure of serving as the interim president at Glendale Community College. At GCC, our goal and mission is to make a difference in the lives of our students and the community we serve every day. Our college hero has the exact same mission: to serve the community and make a lives in the difference of students. Glendale Community College is proud to introduce our college hero, Desert Diamond West Valley Casino. And accepting the award on behalf of the casino is Ms. Trina Parvello, Director of Communications and Public Relations. The casino has worked tirelessly to improve the lives of our students and the community through their unrelenting philanthropic support for Glendale Community College, from scholarships and internships to the annual Native Classic basketball tournament, to mentorships for our students. GCC is grateful and proud to be a partner with the casino. Please join me in recognizing Desert Diamond West Valley Casino. We are proud to be their partner.
Let's give another round of applause to our college heroes. Scottsdale, Chandler, Gilbert, Estrella Mountain, Gateway, and Glendale. Our governing board, foundation board, chancellor, administration, faculty, and staff work very hard for our students. What motivates us the most is the opportunity to see our students achieve their goals and transform their lives. Each year, we introduce students who share their remarkable stories with you. Each of their accounts is exceptional, but also typical. Their stories capture the challenges and accomplishments of many thousands of students at the Maricopa Community Colleges. Our first student speaker this evening is Trevor Naramore. Trevor is a student at Estrella Mountain Community College. Please welcome him to the stage.
Good evening. My name is Trevor Naramore, and I'm a student at Estrella Mountain Community College. I've always been a supporter of having a plan in your life. And in 2016, I had just returned home from a religious mission in Queensland, Australia, and I decided that it's about time that I make one for myself. I considered that while I was serving that mission in Australia, I worked a lot with the Aborigines on their communities, and I was really moved at the work we've been able to do with their disadvantages and the different problems that they face. And so I decided I wanted to go into the medical field. That, coupled with my recognition that I had a bit of an affinity for chemistry, I decided that pharmacy was where the two met. So I wanted to become a pharmacist. I had done some study, and Midwestern University in Glendale had caught my eye. And it was also good to note that they had a 3-year program, so I'd essentially have my doctorate of pharmacy by the time I'm 25. So that was it's a really big sticking point with me. But there was a problem. One, I had to get prerequisite classes done, and two, my family had moved to Maine while I was in Australia, and so I came back and I was pretty much on my own, having to support myself. But I looked at Estrella Mountain Community College as a place that I would go to for school. And in my mind, that's all it was. I'd go to school, I'd go to class, I'd come home. But it proved out to be a major catalyst in my plan to become a pharmacist. And it all started when I was asked to fill out a general scholarship application from a friend. He said that it's just a thing you do, you fill it out, if you're lucky, you might get something. And I thought it was just a good idea, and I didn't really expect any returns from it, but I did. I actually was awarded a $1,000 scholarship in my first semester attending the community college, which then paid for the next semester, and then I'd received another one for the following. And so it proved to be very beneficial for me, and I was interested. And I thought, well, if just spending 20 minutes to fill out an application got me this money for the next semester of school, what would happen if I walked into the administration building and actually got to talk to some people? I got a job. That's what I did. I became a peer mentor for the school, and it was fascinating for me because it connected me with different departments inside the school. In the first week of me working as a peer mentor, I got connected with the student life department, who got me a connection at Midwestern. I was accepted into a mentorship program, which I'm still a part of today, someone who was assigned to help direct me to Midwestern. In the second month there, they had an opportunity fair. And at that time, I'd been looking for a pharmacy technician job for a long time to try and get some experience. I volunteered to help out at the opportunity fair, and I came in contact with a recruiter for the Gila River Healthcare Corporation. And 2 weeks later, I got a second job working at the Native American Reservation at outpatient clinic. That, coupled with the science program they have there at Estrella Mountain Community College, I am such a huge fan of Dr. Torreson, who heads that department. He's a phenomenal teacher, and he's taught me a lot. And with that, I was able to learn what I needed to take the PCAT requisite for pharmacy school, and I actually scored in the 83rd percentile, which I was very, very proud of myself for doing that. As of February, I am proud to announce that I have been accepted into Midwestern University College of Pharmacy to be part of the graduating class of 2021. And it made me think that, you know, I was given a lot here. While I'm sure that pharmacy school will be strenuous physically, mentally, and financially on me, I am certain that I was given so much more the advantage through the resources at the community college, as well as through the foundation for that scholarship I received, which generated that interest in me to continue to research and look at what resources were available to me. I'm so grateful for all that I've been given, and I know that with the resources I have, I am more prepared, more than I thought that I'd ever be, for pharmacy school. And so I'd like to thank the foundation. I'd like to thank all of those who do help out and participate, because it makes a difference in students' lives, especially mine. Thank you.
Thank you, Trevor, for that wonderful story. We appreciate you sharing. Now, we will continue with our next 5 College Hero honorees. Chancellor, would you please join me on stage?
Good evening. My name is Jared Lane Gildy. I'm the Executive Director of Development at Mesa Community College. Presenting our honoree with the award this evening is Sasan Paratazadi, Interim President at Mesa Community College. Our honoree, Dr. David Neal, is joined by his wife on stage, Christine, and I might add that she's his bride of 60 years. A real accomplishment, especially since they survived 5 sons. It's really an honor to introduce Dr. David Neal as Mesa Community College's 2018 Hero of Education. As a cattle rancher's son from St. John's, Arizona, Dr. Neal was the first in his family to go to college. His love of learning was self-motivated, and he developed an interest in teaching. For 32 years, Dr. Neal was a beloved and respected professor at Mesa Community College, one of our founding professors back in 1963. Today, Dr. Neal continues to enhance the lives of students through the Neal's Family Scholarship Fund, and he feels that he has been blessed financially and wants to help others obtain a higher education as well. Dr. Neal believes in the purpose of education and its essential role to teach and train individuals to better themselves, to be conscientious, contributing members of society, respecting all people, valuing education, and encouraging their children, including 5 sons, to do the same. He says MCC doesn't just try to help the most brilliant students, they help every level of student, from basic to advanced. They're helping everyone in our community by reaching out to those who wouldn't otherwise go to school. Because of Dr. Neal, our community is a better place. And for that, and his willingness in the early days to park his vehicle in a dirt lot next to the building only to have a monsoon show up and have to walk out in the mud and come back the next day again and again and again to only see students succeed, it is an honor and a privilege to present him with the award this evening.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sherry Olson, the proud president at South Mountain Community College, and tonight is a privilege to welcome our honoree, Robin Romano, CEO of Marisol Federal Credit Union, as our 2018 College Hero. SMCC supports student entrepreneurs needing information and financial capital with our Community Entrepreneurship Center, a venture pitch program, and a microfinance program. In 2013, we received a Coleman Foundation grant to begin a venture pitch competition for student entrepreneurs. Shortly after, Robin Romano, with the support of the Marisol Federal Credit Union, partnered with us to provide loans to student entrepreneurs through a venture capital fund for student microfinance entrepreneurs. Robin was a judge at our first venture pitch and has served in this capacity for the last 8 competitions over the last 4 years. She appreciated the work of the student entrepreneurs and the innovation of the venture pitch and continued this partnership with us after the completion of our Coleman grant. Because of her dedication to South Mountain Community College and growing student entrepreneurs, Robin, through Marisol Federal Credit Union, annually donates $4,000 to our college to award first, second, and third place recipients of the venture pitch competition each fall and spring semester. Over the past 4 years, she is giving us $16,000 to keep this program running at our college. The microfinance program is an innovative partnership between SMCC, a community partner, and Marisol Federal Credit Union, leading student entrepreneurs to their first business loan. The college educates, the credit union lends, and the community partner raises money for a loan collateral guarantee fund, protecting the credit union from risk of loss. Soon, additional programs district-wide will be certified to qualify all Maricopa County Community College business students for this opportunity from Marisol Federal Credit Union. I think she deserves a round of applause. Through Robin's partnership and belief in our students, Robin and Marisol Federal Credit Union are providing opportunities to those who might not have otherwise had the support. Her willingness to branch out to other colleges to reach more students is more than exceptional service. It is the true definition of an entrepreneur. More than 40 confirmed student businesses are up and running in Phoenix metropolitan area that are tied to this program at South Mountain Community College as a result of Robin's work. We are honored to welcome Robin Romano as our Hero of Education for 2018. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Bustamante, and I am privileged to serve as the president of Rio Salado College. On behalf of Rio Salado College, I am pleased to present our 2018 Hero Award to Mr. Steve McKinney and Fry's Food Stores. Mr. McKinney was recently promoted to Senior Vice President for Kroger Foods and could not be here to accept this award in person. Accepting the award on his behalf is Donna Tenori, Fry's HR manager, who's with me this evening. Mr. McKinney most recently served as the president of Fry's locally, and his support of Rio Salado Retail Management Program demonstrates a true commitment to higher education for this important sector of the workforce. As part of the Western Association of Food Chains, Fry's was instrumental in the development of the program, which is designed to prepare full and part-time employees for advancement and well-paying careers in retail management. The program also cultivates prospective leadership within this workforce sector, and to date, more than 300 students have enrolled in the program. Also in an effort to reduce school expenses for employees, Fry's Food Stores provides a library of textbooks for employee participants to use for their classes. In addition, as a participant in the Maricopa Community College's Veteran Success Project, Fry's Food Stores has supported the Military and Veteran Success Center in the West Valley. They provided gift cards for the purpose of emergency food support for veterans and donated funds to assist with event support at the center. Mr. McKinney also served as a member of Rio's President's Advisory Council, a group that shares insights on trends and opportunities as they relate to the college's mission, and he brought an important perspective to the council that I very much appreciated. Rio Salado College is honored to recognize Mr. Steve McKinney and Fry's Food Stores as our college hero for 2018 for being a strong supporter of higher education and workforce preparation in our community. Please join me in thanking and recognizing Fry's Food Stores.
Good evening. My name is Paul Dale, and I also have the proud privilege to serve as president of Paradise Valley Community College. Tonight, Paradise Valley Community College is pleased to honor Mike and Gina Kranitz as our 2018 College Heroes. Even though he has repeatedly reminded me that his relationship with the college is not hero-based, Mike Kranitz's commitment and support is certainly deserving of such an accolade. Mike's relationship with the Maricopa Community Colleges began over 30 years ago, but his relationship with PVCC became even more special in 2003 after the loss of his wife, Dr. Gina Kranitz, then president of PVCC. Since then, Mike has led the effort to establish the Gina Kranitz Memorial Scholarship that has assisted over 60 students. Mike also has served on numerous college and community committees, including most recently our 30th anniversary planning committee. And most importantly, Mike has provided significant philanthropic support to the college and to our students. And as a result of Mike's special work and commitment to honor Gina, in 2004, we had the pleasure of rededicating the PVCC Student Center as the Gina Kranitz Student Center. Because our relationship with Mike is so intertwined with Gina, I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to share a few brief comments about our third president. Everyone who knew Gina knew that her passion was education. Regardless of one's age, goals, desire to learn, Gina provided the leadership to assure that Paradise Valley Community College was a special place, a place to fulfill educational dreams and aspirations. During her 4-year tenure as president of Paradise Valley Community College, she worked tirelessly and relentlessly to improve the college's comprehensiveness and create a culture of student success. So it is today, from my heart, a great pleasure that we honor Mike, not only as our hero, but for his role in carrying out Gina's legacy for the students that continue to come to our college. Please join me in recognizing Mr. Mike Kranitz.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Haynes. I'm the proud interim president at Phoenix College. We are soon in 2020 to celebrate our 100th year anniversary, so you're all invited. On behalf of Phoenix College, I'm proud to announce artist and philanthropist Mr. Eric Fischel as PC's 2018 College Hero. Eric Fischel studied at Phoenix College in the late 60s, where he credits contemporary landscape painter Merrill Mahaffey with opening his mind to a new way of thinking. Eric has said, Phoenix College afforded me an opportunity to find myself, my voice as an artist. Merrill saw something in me, pushed me, and somehow made me believe in myself, the power of teaching. Eric continued his education at ASU and then went to earn his BFA at the California Institute of Arts. But as many artists do, he struggled to find validation in his pursuit of career in the arts, which is why in 2005, Eric established the Vanguard Award program recognizing student artists at Phoenix College. Alongside the Vanguard artist, Eric and Phoenix College created the Eric Fischel Lecture Series, hosted in partnership with the Phoenix Art Museum. The series celebrates Eric's connection to Phoenix College by hosting nationally and internationally acclaimed professional artists or art collectors each year for discussion about art and its place in society. In 2009, Eric and Dan Withers, who is with us tonight and a 2014 Hero of Education recipient, created the Fischel Scholars Program, recruiting high school seniors from across the valley to pursue a degree in fine arts at Phoenix College. The Fischel program is having an impact not only on students' lives, but also on the quality of art education being offered at Phoenix College, and is shaping the future of art in our community. I would like to thank Eric Fischel and Dan Withers for their vision and support. I know if Eric was here, he'd say thank you very much, and he is honored. Thank you. Accepting the award on Eric's behalf is his brother, John. Thank you to John and Lisa Fischel and Vertex Solutions for your incredible support for the past 13 years. Please join me in recognizing Eric Fischel and welcoming John Fischel to accept the award on Eric's behalf. Thank you.
Congratulations to our college heroes from Mesa, South Mountain, Rio, Paradise Valley, and Phoenix. Our second student to speak tonight is Jillian Herner. Jillian is a student at Phoenix College. Please welcome Jillian.
Thank you, Christina. I was asked to speak tonight because I was told that I had a unique story. And sadly, I know how ununique my story really is. Because I've sat in group therapy sessions and I've witnessed other sexual assault survivors break down, shaking and crying. I'm not the only one. Sitting in a cafeteria at a domestic violence shelter, I wasn't the only one with blackened eyes or a busted nose. And at the NA meetings, we all introduce ourselves by name and also as an addict, alcoholic, or both. I'm not the only one. So sadly, none of it's unique, and none of it I would really like to care or talk about much more tonight. But something that is worth talking about is what I'm doing now. And I'm not talking about a perfect GPA or being the first in my family to attend college. No, I'm talking about something that is much more meaningful and deep than that. What I'm talking about is the way that I view myself. Being recognized for my hard work in school, I finally see my own self-worth and value and strength. Because someone that's never even met me, they don't know me, but they said, "I believe in you, Jillian. I believe in you so much that I want to help you." To put this into perspective, I recently had an interview for an alumni scholarship at my school, and I was asked, why did you come to PC? I had to stop and I had to think for a minute. And then I remembered, when I was homeless, I used to walk by the campus. I would see how beautiful it was. I wondered, what would it be like to be a student there? To be someone that fit in at a college, someone who belonged. Now, the next question I was asked, I answered immediately. I was asked, how would receiving this scholarship help you, Jillian? I will know that I'm all that in a bag of hot Cheetos. That's a quote. It's funny, yeah, but what it means, we all know that receiving scholarship funding, it helps me survive as a starving college student, yes, but it fills me with confidence. I know that I found a home in PC. I know that I belong in college. I also know I want to help people, and that's why I've chosen to go into nursing. But I know that in order to help another, I have to help myself first. By helping me obtain my education, you're doing more. What you're doing is you're giving me the confidence to bring the peace that I need to my past while I secure my future. But it's transcending my own personal struggles, because what I'm going to do with my education is I'm going to help heal other survivors. And I pray that I'm going to help even prevent it. we're all connected in a way that's almost like the ripples in a pond. One good deed, it leads to another and yet another. And speaking of good deeds, what I really hope that you get out of this tonight is that because of your good deeds, because of your investment, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that gets to go to a school like Phoenix College. I'm not the only one whose life will be forever changed by a college education. And most importantly, I'm not the only one who's going to improve our world. So thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Jillian, so much for having the courage to share your amazing story with us. Now, please help me welcome Foundation Board Member Peggy Neely with a very special message.
Thank you, Christine. It's great to see everyone tonight. It's a wonderful crowd, and I'm just really proud to be here. I'm here tonight because I really believe in Maricopa Community Colleges and what it provides our community. It's a vital part of our economy, helping to train our current and future workforce. That's why I've been volunteering for the last 2 years, to make a difference in ensuring we can continue to see students be able to attend college. A college education has become increasingly important to the United States. By 2020, an analyst predicts that 45% of all jobs will require a college education. Yet at the current completion rate, we will be at a shortfall of 5 million people by 2020. For many of those who wish to pursue a college degree, increasing costs becomes the barrier to achieving that goal. As you saw tonight, our students here are outstanding student honorees. A lot of students have the potential to be great. We have a whole lot more that want to go to college. However, due to the financial hardships, they do not have the opportunity to go to college. It's a missed opportunity for our state and for the student. We're here tonight. When you checked in tonight, you were given an envelope. Does everyone have their envelope? The little white envelope. If you don't have it, raise your hand, we'll get you one. There's a reason we're here. I just want to say, we've heard some wonderful contributors, and a lot of them have given thousands and thousands of dollars. But we have a lot of people that give just a minimal. How many of you visit your favorite coffee or juice spot multiple times a week? Me too. And I just want to tell you, if you would say to us that you'll give us $5 a week for a year, you can pay for somebody to have 3 credit hours. If you want to give us $100 a month for a year, we can pay for 15 hours. If you give us $200, we can pay for 30 hours for someone. It makes a difference. So I would be remiss if I did not say thank you to all of our table sponsors. Let's give them a big hand of applause. We appreciate that. But we still have more work to do. So here's the envelope. Get in your pocket or your purse and dig out the pen. Please help us tonight to become successful so this state can say that we're not leaving kids behind. And I want to thank you in advance for making that contribution. And I know we'll be gladly accepting these envelopes on your way out the door. Thank you again. And I want to welcome up Ashley.
Good evening. My name is Ashley Kasarjian. I am the chair of the Foundation Board of Directors. Before I introduce our 2018 Hero of Education, I want to talk about the value of education, and more specifically, what we've heard about a lot tonight, the value of the Maricopa Community Colleges Foundation. Education is equality. It means no matter where you came from, you have the opportunity to be anything, to do anything. And you have the fundamental right to learn and grow and advance yourself on the path to achieve anything that you want. Every single student in the classroom is given the same opportunity. But this raises the question, is access to that classroom always equal? Sadly, it is not. It is not equal for the student who has to work 2 jobs to afford tuition but still cannot. It is not equal for the student whose money goes to mortgage and medical bills so she can afford to purchase all the books her course load requires. She cannot afford, excuse me. It is not equal for the student who cannot afford childcare and does not have time to study because she has 3 children to take care of and a household to manage. It is not equal for so many more underrepresented students, hardworking students, students who want to walk through the doors of our colleges but cannot. And that is why the Maricopa Community Colleges Foundation exists. Our support is the bridge between the student and the Maricopa Community Colleges. For those students who see the doors of the community colleges ahead, but cannot get there, the foundation bridges that gap. We provide scholarships to pay tuition, to pay for books, to give students just a little more peace of mind. We support programs at colleges. We level the playing field a little bit more. That is why the foundation's vision is that everyone has the opportunity to improve their lives through education. We're not there yet, but we are working to ensure that every single student has the same opportunity to attend the community colleges. And with supporters like you, we will accomplish this goal. We change lives, like the scholarship recipients you heard from tonight. In the last fiscal year alone, the foundation awarded $4.4 million in scholarships, program funds, and grants, and established 48 new restricted and endowment funds. A total of 3,279 donors, and I know we have a lot of donors in the audience tonight, contributed $7.6 million to funds managed by the foundation, which represents 10,778 gifts. Some of the students we support have no one else to support them, and we say, Maricopa has your back. No matter where you came from, you have our support. And from there, the value of education is what each student makes of it. If we can give each student on our campuses the ability to change their lives, then they can change their lives. And what could be more valuable than that? It is my honor to introduce our Hero of Education for 2018, who has dedicated her whole career to this mission. Although Carolyn Warner is a person who needs no introduction, Carolyn served for 12 years as Arizona's elected state superintendent of public instruction and is the co-founder and chairman of Corporate Education Consulting. Let's hear what several of her family, friends, and colleagues have to say about her.
She's in a class by herself, actually. She's, for decades, almost been a voice of guidance and leadership for education, I think, in the state. There are very few people
that can come into a room and instantly have emotional connections with everyone.
Carolyn Warner is the institutional memory on education in Arizona.
If I call her and ask her to help out, there is never a hesitancy on her part.
This is a person that really transformed politics in that she has this unique ability to bring people together for common purpose.
She brings a credibility, she brings an integrity, and she brings wisdom to the discussion of education. And she does so in a way that is welcoming, open, and brings people together.
She can link any business need to a specific college or university, or address some of the business leadership's concerns about education in the K-12 system.
This is a woman that has been a great role model for folks like me in demonstrating how politics can be a mechanism to make the world a better place.
When you think of Carolyn, I have to say this, it's sort of like Sting or Jackie O or Cher. You don't have to say Carolyn Warner. You say Carolyn and everybody knows who it is you're talking about.
Carolyn has given her life's work to creating better educational opportunities for children in Arizona. And that in itself would warrant an award of this prestige.
She stands out in my mind, to borrow from Chaucer, Canterbury Tales. You know, for a scientist to say something like that, you got to worry. But gladly would she learn and gladly teach.
We need to know that we're creating the next generation of Carolyns. We need people to understand that all the hard work and all the time and energy you put into this pays off in the long run.
Carolyn, on behalf of the entire K-12 community, I want to give congratulations to you for this tremendous accomplishment and this tremendous award. It is so well deserving, and you keep going, girl, because we need you, and we need to have your fingerprints on the future of education in Arizona.
Congratulations, Carolyn. I don't know anyone that deserves this recognition more, and I continue to thank you for all you've done for education in Arizona.
Caroline, congratulations. This is a great opportunity to celebrate your contributions and to recognize it's only the beginning. Thanks very much for all you do.
Dear friend, just keep on. We need you with us. We appreciate everything that you do for us, and we are so glad that we have this opportunity to publicly honor you for your service to this state.
As the state superintendent, Carolyn was a member and executive officer of the State Board of Education and Technical Education, and served on the Arizona Board of Regents and the State Community College Board. For more than 3 decades, she has been active on a state and national level as a respected educational advocate and public policy leader. She is a community and national leader, champion of public education in Arizona, and someone who has directly impacted the district and Maricopa students. Carolyn received congressional and presidential appointments to the National Skills Standard Board and the White House Conference on Small Business, and was a presidential appointee to the National Commission on the Public Service. She has authored 4 books and currently serves on a variety of boards of directors including Global Pathways, Jobs for America's Graduates, the National Board of Advisors of INFLA, Arizona Career and Technical Educational Quality Skills Commission, United Methodist Foundation for Higher Education, and the Arizona Women's Forum. Please join me in welcoming Carolyn Warner, our 2018 Hero of Education.
One more? Mo Udall once said, "Everything has been said, but not everybody has said it yet." So I am your last speaker. God bless you for your wonderful attention to all of these marvelous human beings who've given so much of their life, their time, and these young people who have built their future through the Maricopa County Community Colleges and this marvelous foundation. God bless you all for what you've done, for what you've contributed, and what you will continue to give to improve the lives of our future. Somebody said many years ago that the greatest use of life is to spend it on something that will outlast it. That's what this foundation does. That's what you do by your donation and your contribution. I want to thank everyone here, but more particularly, I have to thank my family. I thank the board and the district. My mother would have perhaps nodded in approval with all the nice things you said. And my children and grandchildren who are here would have said, "Really?" I want to thank Ashley for coming all the way over, my granddaughter, and Karen for driving over from California and bringing my great-grandson, James. I want to especially thank Christy Warner-Beyer and Paul and Marshall. They are my Arizona family. God bless them for all they do, for so many, and for me. And then Rebecca is here tonight, and she left Peyton at home with her husband. No, her husband is here. Eric is here. Eric and Rebecca are here. She's a nurse. He is my favorite realtor in all of Arizona. And my great-grandbaby is their product and is wonderful. I need to thank Jim and Karen Kenninger for being here. They have led an organization for almost 40 years called Jobs for America's Graduates. We take the least of these and help them get a high school education and go on to success with a graduation rate of 95%. God bless you both. Then I have to thank Judy Kennedy and Harriet Young, my traveling companions, along with Kathy Raymond. We travel around places and do things, some of which I can talk about. And Paul and Flo Eckstein, dear friends for so many years, and Jesse and Idonia Airy. It is marvelous to have friends and family that care about the future as much as do all of you. So thank you all for coming. Two things I need to say. I need to comment on the fact that many years ago, Thomas Jefferson said something that you replicate here tonight. Thomas Jefferson said there are extraordinary capabilities in ordinary people, given the opportunity. That's what the Maricopa County, one of the greatest community college systems in America, that's what happens at every one of our community colleges. And that's why this foundation enables so many young people to attend that otherwise would have no opportunity. She's taking my picture. Do you want an action shot? I mean, many years ago, I was speaking at a banquet, and there was a long table up front, and my husband was sitting next to me, Ron, and I got all through, and I thought I'd done at least mediocre job. And I went over and sat down, and out of the corner of my mouth, I said, Ron, how did I do? He said to me, you did quite well, but you missed several opportunities to sit down. So it is with great gratitude that I accept, oh, he just got it over here. I love late laughers. It is a tremendous honor to be here tonight because the Maricopa Community College system, in my view, is the people's college. It is the opportunity college. When Thomas Jefferson said that marvelous statement about the quality of opportunity, ordinary people can be extraordinary given the opportunity. Well, this community college system offers next step academic opportunity to every high school graduate in our county who is working, thinking, or attempting to plan out the rest of their lives. This community college system offers the opportunity for training, for high-skill, high-wage employment for every person looking for a good job, and the opportunity for every employer, Glenhammer, large or small, who wants to build, create, relocate, or expand their business and needs a trained, job-ready workforce. It's the opportunity. We can't force anyone, but we can provide the opportunity for ordinary people to be extraordinary. So I want to thank you all for being here, for allowing me the delight to be the honorary conduit, if you will, for our Maricopa Community Colleges and our foundation, as well as for the residents of Maricopa County, young and maybe not so young, who receive scholarships through your generosity and through the work of this foundation. I salute the colleges, hold you in the highest esteem. I want to wish you all of God's blessings. And as we approach Passover and Easter, let it be a blessed time for all of you. I want to close with a kind of a benediction by John Wesley, because I believe everybody in this room subscribes to this belief system. I believe everybody here has been doing John Wesley's admonition for most of your life, if not all of it. John Wesley said, and I'll close with this, do all the good you can for all the souls you can, and every time you can, in every place you can, with all the zeal you can, as long as ever you can. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Carolyn, and thank you for all you've done for education in our state. That concludes our program this evening. Wanted to remind you about those beautiful centerpieces created by students and faculty members. So please take a look, take it home with you, and you won't regret it. Good evening, and thank you, and good night.